going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, back at it again for a brand new team builder. Yeah, you know, it's a brand new team builder, guys, brand new team, all that good stuff. So make sure if you guys are excited for this, you leave a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new. My birthday, guys, is this Friday coming up. Only 5 more days before my birthday, guys. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, I would really appreciate it if you would, because, you know, we're trying to hit 200 before my birthday. I don't know if we will. I don't know if we will or not, but if you guys want to help out with that, make sure you do subscribe so you don't, you know, miss any of the videos, and it helps me support the channel. Maybe we get it 200 before my birthday. 300 by the end of the year is the goal. We'll see if we can hit that, but yeah. So this is a brand new team builder. If you guys don't know what a team builder is, I will give you a quick little rundown right now. I'm not going to spend very much time talking about this, but basically a team builder is exactly what you think it is. I'm just going to be going over the team we're going to be using for the foreseeable future in Pokemon Showdown in a little bit depth, going over what I think are the threats, all that stuff. So yeah, and I think this will be really nice, a great way of doing this. I'm going to be going in depth about why I picked the certain Pokemon, the certain items, the abilities, the moves, the stats, all that stuff. Yeah, and there will be no battles in this video, so unfortunately, I am sorry to anybody who was really hoping for there to be battles in this video, but there isn't. I keep these separate, and they take place of the Pokemon Showdown videos, because otherwise they would just be extremely long. Just have one super long Pokemon Showdown video with the team, and then some battles. So the battles, the first episode with the battles is not coming out till Tuesday. So make sure you guys are there for that, because that'll be awesome. And I really think this team is going to be great. Last team was not great. I thought it was going to be super great, and it wasn't. This team I do think is kind of fire, so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. If you guys want to reference this at any time during the series, why is my hair moving this? It's like curling up. I don't know. If you guys want to reference this video at any time because you're confused at why I picked what I picked, you guys can come back. Of course, everything up on this list is subject to change. The Pokemon, not so much, right? Pokemon are pretty much solidified, and most of the time I don't change anything on the team. However, if I decide to change a move or an item or something like that, or even if I think a different stat spread would be better, I will notify you guys at the beginning of that video, the next video that is recorded after I change it. Like I said, I don't know if anything will be changed or not. But, so, yeah guys, let's get right into it. So make sure you leave a like if you guys are excited. Make sure you leave that like. But this is, if you guys have watched any of my Pokemon Showdown videos and stuff like that, you realize that I tend to kind of stay vanilla with my teams. I don't really do anything risky. I don't really do anything different and stuff like that. You know, Trick Room, stuff like that, I tend to not really do very much. And I want to start changing that up a little bit. And one thing that I think is really big right now is like weather teams, like sun, sand, and rain to be exact. Hail teams I've seen a few times, but it's definitely like the least popular. I think both sand and rain teams are the most popular. Rain being, I think, the most, but I don't know for sure. So I decided to take a shot at a rain team here. Now, I'm not the kind of person who wants to use 6 water type Pokemon on a team. So there is going to be a bunch of Pokemon who can benefit from the rain and stuff like that, and some Pokemon that don't, you know, and stuff like that. So I did think we would take a shot at that. So hopefully this works out nice, right? Our first Pokemon up on this list is Bait the Barraskewda. Barraskewda is the one Pokemon that I wanted the most to take, you know, to appreciate the rain the most out of all the Pokemon on here, because of the fact that I really wanted to use Barraskewda. Fun fact, Barraskewda was actually actually not the first shiny I got in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I did get a shiny Arrokuda in Sword and Shield. It was actually my fastest shiny hunt that I've ever had. It was under odds, but it was either under 500 or under 100 encounters. I want to say it was like 60 something encounters, and I got a shiny Arrokuda, which was awesome, which is like almost full odds. But I mean, I had the shiny charm, and we had chained a little bit, but yeah, so I have a legitimate shiny Barraskewda in the game, and it is I like the shiny. I think it's really cool. But yeah, I really wanted to use one of these. It gets the ability Swift Swim, which doubles its speed in the rain. So this thing, as long as the rain's up, this thing is going to be outspeeding anything. And even if the rain's not up, this thing's speed is still pretty high. So the only thing is that its defenses are very low. So the thing is that this thing is not going to be taking hits, right? This is not a Pokemon I'm going to want to switch into pretty much anything, because it's not going to be taking a lot of hits. So that's why a lot of people tend to run Focus Sash on it. I kind of wanted to do Life Orb just because I think it might be better. If we are getting taken out super easily, I may end up switching it to Focus Sash, but I do think Life Orb is probably better, because Focus Sash ensures we get 2 attacks out always, right? Unless something happens. But unless it's like a multi-turn attack or something like that. So, Life Orb will allow us to do a little bit more damage. I did just want to do that. Usually you see either Focus Sash, Life Orb, or Choice Band. I was thinking about doing Choice Band, but I really wanted to run Flip Turn, Flip Turn and stuff like that, so I decided to go with Life Orb instead. Obviously, we're running Poison Jab, Close Combat, Liquidation, and Flip Turn. Poison Jab is really nice for the fairy typings. Of course, if Rillaboom comes out, that is a huge issue for this team, but we do have a couple answers for Rillaboom. But Poison Jab should be doing a lot of damage, and as long as it doesn't go for a Grassy Glide with if it goes for a Grassy Glide without the grassy terrain, that's not going to do anything anyways. But unless it goes for Priority Grassy Glide, we outspeed this thing, and I don't know if we KO it, but we do a crap ton of damage because its stats are extremely high. Now, he is an adamant nature with 252 EVs in attack and 252 in special attack, or in speed, not special attack, and then just the remaining 4 in HP. I want him to be doing as much damage as he can, as fast as he can. There's no use in... I think most of the time you either run Jolly or Adamant on this thing, because there isn't no sense in putting anything into defenses. Like, I really don't believe that a bulkier Barraskewda would be that well, but this is definitely the Pokemon that I think is going to take the most advantage of the rain, and I'm really excited about trying to use it because I love this Pokemon. Close Combat's really nice to hit, rock type Pokemon, stuff like that. Normal type Pokemon, helps set up with its massive attack stat. It's helping to KO like Snorlax and Greedent and stuff like that if they want to try to set up a Belly Drum. It's just nice. It's there, good for stack attack at 2 will be doing 4 times effective damage. Liquidation for good stab water. I think that's his best stab water. And then Flip Turn is just nice just to, like, if we start off, because most of the time we're going to be leading Barraskewda and then our Rain Setter, which is the next Pokemon, and which, spoiler, it's Politoed. So we're going to be, if we want to just hit something quick and duck out, we can always do that, because as long as the rain up, we're going to be outspeeding pretty much anything. So that, that's pretty nice. Flip Turn, I think it's just U-turn, but for water types, and being in the water, I think it'll be stronger. It'll be stab. I think that'll be a really great option to use on Barraskewda. So that's Bait, the first Pokemon. The next Pokemon up on the list is Frogger the Politoed with the Damp Rock, Drizzle ability, Helping Hand, Weather Ball, Pear Song, and Protect. Now, I think this one is basically a support mon, right? It has Weather Ball, but that's pretty much it. Outside of the rain, even though this thing really isn't going to be outside of the rain very much, because it always sets it up when it comes out. I'm running Damp Rock to set up, I think it's like 8 turns of rain? Is it 8 or 10? Because I think regular is 5. So I think it's like 8 or 10 turns of rain. I think it's 8 with the Damp Rock, and that'll allow us to get the most out of our rain here. Politoed, another fun fact, is one of my favorite shinies of all time. I love Politoed. There's 2 main rain setters in the metagame right now, being Pelipper and Politoed. Now, I didn't really want Pelipper. I already have a flying type on this team, and I don't really care for Toilet Bird that much. Like, honestly, I really don't. I do like, it's okay, but, like, I guess I don't like or dislike Pelipper, but when I was thinking about putting this team together, I really didn't want Pelipper on the team, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, so I am running a little bit of a weird stat set on Politoed here. We are running plus special defense, minus attack. This was the one that I found online that was like the best for Politoed. Of course, we may end up switching some stuff, maybe putting some into special attack instead. but this will allow us to hang around with, right? 252 EVs in HP, 252 in special defense, and then 4 in special attack. This will allow it to withstand a lot of stuff, like it'll be withstanding thunderbolts and stuff like that. And one thing I do have to say is that fighting against a lot of polytoads, they tend to be a little bit more bulkier than I would assume. So, and I think a lot of like super effective attacks and stuff like that on him are going to be special rather than physical. So I think it'll be great. Like I said, he is running Damp Rock and Drizzle. Drizzle obviously setting up the rain every time he comes in. Helping Hand is nice. As we saw in the last team, is really, really nice for stuff like that. I can always Helping Hand. I think Helping Hand, Poison Jab always KOs Rillaboom, like always does. Now I don't believe there's a Pokemon we have on here to switch terrains. So unfortunately, the only time we could only KO Rillaboom that way is if we have Grassy Terrain gone. So that'll be good. Weather Ball is nice. In the rain, it'll be doing like 120 base damage, water type attack, which is even better than Hydro Pump. So that is why I wanted to run that over that. The only thing is that if we decide that I want to run Hydro Pump over Weather Ball, that'll just allow us to be able to also do stab water type special attack damage outside of the rain. So there is that. But Weather Ball is great. Now, Parasong, I think, would be really cool. Of course, if they have 2 Pokemon left out on the field. Okay, this thing needs to stop. I have to figure out a way to make sure that does not come up anymore. Parasong is nice, right? If they only have 2 Pokemon left on the field, then they have 3 turns to win the battle, right? I don't know how... If I have 2 and they have 2, I don't know how Pokemon Showdown judges who wins. Because I don't think there's ever, like, a tie, right? So I think I would win in that fact. I don't know, unless it's different every time. I don't know, because I use Parasong. I don't totally know. But as long as they have 2 Pokemon left on the field, even if they have 3, if they have 2 Pokemon, we're guaranteed to get 2 KOs, right? Within 3 turns. If they have 3 Pokemon, we're guaranteed to get at least 1 KO. Well, I guess not. But it would all force them to switch. I think Parasong will be good. I don't know how often we'll be clicking it, but I think it'll be cool, because there has been times where they can get down to 2 Pokemon and still end up beating me. So, at the same time, I think Parasong will be great. And then Protect, just because, that's nice just to scout for moves and to prolong stuff. Now, apparently he does get Recover, which is kind of sad, because I think that'd be a really cool move for Politoed. But that's our second member up on the team, which is Politoed. Really excited about this. That's our Rain Center on the team. The next Pokemon up on our list is Moltres, which might be a Pokemon that you're like, hey, well, why are you doing Moltres? Well, I'll tell you right now. Nova the Moltres with Heavy Duty Boots, Pressure Ability, Hurricane, Fire Blast, Weather Ball, and Roost. Heavy Duty Boots will allow us to not take 4 times effective damage to Stealth Rocks. We don't have to worry about Sticky Webs or Toxic Spikes or just regular Spikes. I do think most of the time it's either Toxic Spikes or Stealth Rocks, but we won't have to worry about either of those, which is really, really nice. I don't really see any... I could run Choice Specs, but I don't know. And then we are running Pressure, which obviously just decreases their PP usage, which is PP usage. And then we are running Hurricane, because Hurricane and Fire Blast. Okay, see. So anything that Nova hits super effectively with Fire Blast, it also hits super effectively with Hurricane, except for Steel and Ice, right? Now, Ice, really, we have other stuff we can deal with that with. It's not really that big of a deal. And Steel, we also have other stuff we can deal with that with, right? So Hurricane is 100% in the ring, right? This is our not our dedicated, but this is a big Rillaboom answer, right? Hurricane being able to 100% hit Rillaboom, but the last Pokemon on this list is also our Rillaboom answer, because you can't just have one Pokemon dedicated to Rillaboom, because that goes down and you have nothing. Well, I do have Poison Jab on Barraskewda, but if the rain's not up, or if he has Grassy Glide potential. So, so Hurricane when the rain is up. When the rain is not up, then we just go for Fire Blast, right? I may end up switching Fire Blast to Flamethrower. I'm not sure. Fire Blast not being our, 100% main move. I think Hurricane will be used more than Fire Blast. I think that having Flamethrower might be a little bit better, but at the same time, I think we're just going to stick with Fire Blast for now. Hopefully we just don't lose anything because of a Fire Blast means, right? Obviously we have Weather Ball. I couldn't think of anything else to put on it. I don't know how often we'll be using Weather Ball. Obviously, Moltres being able to use a 120 base water type attack is nice, but at the same time, I mean, if they have a ground type or something, or even a rock type, and I can try to use Weather Ball, I don't totally know like I said, Weather Ball I think will be our least click move. And then we do have Roost, because I think it'll be really nice for healing. Like Moltres is a Pokemon that really would benefit from healing up and stuff like that. He is a modest nature. Yes, that is what that is. I couldn't remember what I did. With 252 in speed, 252 in special attack, and 4 in HP. I may end up switching it to 252 in HP instead of speed. I don't quite know, but I do kind of want Moltres to be outspeeding some stuff, even though I don't think it's mint. I think it'll catch some people off guard that it's outspeeding and stuff. So I think Moltres is Moltres is a Pokemon I really want to use. We used Galarian Moltres on the last team. Kind of a letdown, kind of not a letdown. I don't know. It was like 50-50. And then Moltres is a Pokemon that I've wanted to use it on competitively for a while. So yeah, the next Pokemon up on our list is, we're halfway through the team. The fourth member is Pouches. Now, you always have to have an electric-type Pokemon on the team, right? Right. Well, I would like to have a lightning round Pokemon on the team. Because, of course, the first 3 Pokemon up on our list are all weak to electric-type attacks, right? You guys are probably wondering. Now, we have 3 Pokemon that are weak to electric. We have 2 Pokemon that are immune, and 1 that resists it, right? So half the team is either immune or resist, and the other half is weak to it, right? Now, this is basically just like the normal default Raichu that everybody uses. Air Balloon, Lightning Rod, Thunder, Focus Blast, Fake Out, E-Speed. Now, I really do like Raichu. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. I was debating between, because the only 2 Lightning Rod Pokemon that, is viable, I think Pichu gets it too, but I'm not using a Pichu, is Raichu and Manectric. Now, I like Manectric more than a Raichu. I don't know. Manetric's a really cool Pokemon. The thing is that Raichu's a little bit more defensive, while Manetric's a little bit more offensive. And I also realized Manectric gets Jack for move pool stuff, right? So it would be like Thunder, Flamethrower, Quick Attack, Protect, or something like that it was. But so I decided just to use Raichu. Obviously, Air Balloon will allow us to not have to worry about ground type attacks until we're hit by something. If I decide to maybe go with something like a Choice Scarf, maybe, I don't know. If I go with Choice Scarf, I might take out E-Speed. And then I would have to take out Fake Out too. But I don't know. We'd have to see. This is probably the default thing. I'm really excited about using Raichu. I really do like Raichu. I like Alone Raichu better, but the thing is it doesn't get Lightning Rod. Thunder is 100% in the rain. So, out of rain, we might be a little bit iffy with this. But we have that. And then we have Focus Blast, which will also be kind of really nice for, like Stack Attack and stuff like that. Fake Out potential is extremely nice. That is one thing that I really miss about having Fake Out Pokemon after having the last team with no Fake Out Pokemon, is that Fake Out is a really nice one, being able to make sure that all the Pokemon does not attack that turn. And E-Speed is there just to ensure right? We are 252 in speed, and it is a relatively fast Pokemon, but I really wanted to make sure we have that extra edge, and it is priority too, so it'll always go first, I believe. So that, that's really nice. And then we have it is a modest nature, so I am max special attack with 252 EVs in it, 252 EVs in speed, and then the remaining 4 in HP. It's not really known for its bulk, but it's bulkier than Manectric is. So that's again, that's why I used it. I did really want to use Raichu. I think it'll be a good Pokemon. We never have to worry about electric type Pokemon unless it's like Discharge or something like that, like a spread attack, right? So that's Raichu. The next Pokemon, and the second to last Pokemon up on this list is, will you get out of here, bro? Is Drone the Genesect. I thought this was the last one on this list, and it's not. This is our other dedicated Rillaboom answer, right? We are 4 times resistant to its Grassy Glide, so I can 100% come in, right? I have Chill Drive with Download, Flash Cannon, Technoblast, Bug Buzz, and Protect. Flash Cannon for obviously nice. Download gives us a 1.2 boost in special attack when it comes out, which is amazing, being able to hit extremely hard. It's not extremely bulky, but it's definitely not bulky. So that is nice. Chill Drive allows, since really, I think the only reason that I would run that is to allow us to be doing ice type damage with Technoblast, which is like, is that like 110 or something? 120 base attack. Attacking move. Flash Cannon 4, obviously for stab. Technoblast is going to be doing ice type damage, which will be nice. Now, of course, that's not what we're going to be attacking Rillaboom with, but if we have like a Garchomp or a Dragonite or any kind of Dragon-type Pokemon, that'll be really, really nice. Flying types too, if we need to. But Bug Buzz is a move that I don't really see on Genesect very much. It was between Bug Buzz and E-Speed were the two. But the thing is that I really don't think that I'm going to be needing E-Speed as much. You know, I'm a lowered attack nature, so really it's only going to be if it has like no health left, right? And we have priority on 2 of our other Pokemon being, well, we have priority on Raichu. And then if the rain's up, then Barraskewda is going to be rescued and everything. I had Aqua Jet on Barraskewda, but I decided to change that for Poison Jab, which is also worth noting. I may switch Poison Jab into Aqua Jet. I don't know, we'll have to see. But Bug Buzz will be doing a lot of damage to Rillaboom. I think a lot of people won't see that coming, so that'll be nice. We can switch into a Grassy Glide or anything like that, and then just Bug Buzz and be doing a lot of damage. And then Protect, just to also scout, you know, obviously it has a 4-time weakness in Fire, so if we are wondering if a Pokemon has like Fire Punch or something, or like a Hitmonlee with Blaze, like a random Hitmonlee with Blaze Kick, we can make sure we protect and just be wary of that. So so he is a modest nature with 252 EVs in special attack, 252 in speed, and the remaining 4 in HP. Yep, so that is basically just a standard Genesect. I really wanted to use Genesect for a long time. I think it's a really cool Pokemon, and so that's pretty much why. And then the last Pokemon up on this team, making his return to another team, and a Pokemon that I just didn't want to make this team without, is King Quake the Landorus. Now, I was going to run Landorus, but he's not as offensive. So, I decided to bring back King Quake, you know, with the exact same set as we had before, except for, like, Weather Ball over Psychic. It's literally the same thing, right? And then Sludge Bomb over Sludge Wave, because I didn't realize Sludge Wave hit the adjacent Pokemon. I did when I did it, and I'm not going to lie. And then, so Choice Spec, Sheer Force, return Weather Ball, Sludge Bomb, Earth Ball. Now, Sheer Force, obviously, boosting Pokemon, boosting moves that have secondary effects, which really only benefit Sludge Bomb because it has a chance to poison, I believe. You know, that's how it works. U-turn is nice just to hit and pivot out. If I decide to, and I mean, that's only going to be used on the first turn out. So if I decide to switch on to something else, we decide to Weather Ball, which again is just because I didn't know what else to put on it. I think Weather Ball, 120 base special attacking water type move on Landorus, I think will be kind of nice too. But I think everything that Landorus hits for super effective and Earth Power, I think will also hit super effective, except for Steel. Yeah. So, but yeah, Sludge Bomb is also nice. That'll be good for Rillaboom at the same time. It'll be good for Fairy type Pokemon as well. And then we have Earth Power for the stat damage, obviously. This also being immune to electric attacks and Genesect being resistant to it. We have 2 Pokemon that are immune, 1 that's resistant, and 3 that are weak. So we should be okay with electric type Pokemon, right? Because if we don't have 1 Pokemon, it's not just Raichu that we need for that, but yeah. And then he is a modest nature, again, with 252 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, and 4 in speed. Now, with choice specs, I do have to make sure that I remember that he is choiced. So if I use Weather Ball, Sludge Bomb, or Earth Power, I have to make sure that I know that I am going to be locked into that, right? We never have to worry about being locked into U-turn because he'll always pivot out unless it's 1 or 2 Pokemon live. But that is going to be the team, guys, that we're going to be using for the foreseeable future in Pokemon Showdown. As long as it's as good as I think it is, we'll be using it for about a month. I'll do a quick little recap for you guys. You know, we have Bait the Barraskewda with Life Orb, Swift Swim, Poison Jab, Close Combat, Liquidation, Flip Turn with the Adamant Nature. We have Frogger, the Polytoad, the Damp Rock, the Drizzle with Helping Hand, Weather Ball, Pair Song, Protect with the boosted special defense nature, because I can't remember what that nature is off the top of my head. I am sorry about that. And then we have Nova the Moltres with the heavy duty boots, pressure, hurricane, fire blast, weather ball, roost with the modest nature. Then we have Pouches the Raichu with the air balloon, lightning rod, thunder, focus blast, fake out, e-speed with a modest nature again. And then we have Drone, if you guys can't tell, I like offensive Pokemon. We have Drone, the Genesect with the Chill Drive, Download, Flash Cannon, Techno Blast, Bug Buzz, Protect with, again, Modest Nature. And then, if you wouldn't believe it, we have King Quake Landorus with the Choice Spec, Sheer Force, U-Turn, Weather Ball, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power with, can you believe it, a Modest Nature. But that is going to be the team, guys, we're going to be using for the foreseeable future. Let me know what you guys think about the team down below. Obviously, if you guys think that there is something that I could run better, let me know down below. You know, I might not have thought about it or whatever, and if I change it, you know, I know this doesn't mean a lot, but if I change it, I'll give you a shout out in the video. I'll be like, hey, this person had a really good idea. I'm going to take it. Even if you don't, you know, even if I don't end up using it, if you want to put a comment down below of what you think would be better, I'll let you know down in the comments what I think about your set if I don't use it. And even if I don't use it, I'll be like, hey, you know, this guy thought this would be cool. I'm not going to end up using it, but I'll still end up giving you a shout out even if I don't use it. So that'd be kind of be cool. So if you guys are excited for the first episode of this that I'm actually going to be recording directly after this, that is going up Tuesday, make sure you have your notifications on so you do not miss that. Make sure you guys are subscribed, all that good stuff, because, you know, it's almost my birthday, guys, and I really want to hit 200 subscribers for my birthday. I mean, that would be really great. Time recording this, we are 14 away, so hit that subscribe button. Share with your Gma. I don't know. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it for me. So like I said at the end of every video, I'm the Nitro General, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Nitro General out. Peace.